One of the major principles in ecology is Gause's principle. Gause's principle states in essence that no two organisms can occupy the same niche. First, let me remind you of the definition of niche. Remember that an organism's niche is not only where he lives, but it's also his lifestyle, his personality, his history, everything about that organism. In other words, a niche is specific to an individual. Now, Gause's principle is, for the most part, correct. That is, no two organisms can occupy exactly the same niche. However, organisms can have niche overlap. That is to say, although they're not exactly in the same niche, their niches can be close enough that there is some overlap between them. When niche overlap occurs, this forms the basis for competition. Now, you'll recall that we said in competition that both members of this symbiotic relationship are harmed. And of course, if competition does exist through niche overlap, both of them will be harmed, certainly to some extent. How much they're harmed, either or both of the two populations or individuals, depends very much on how strong or how great that niche overlap is. A number of studies have been done on niche overlap and competition. One of the best that was done involves two species of the genus Paramecium. Now, you'll notice that with Paramecium, that when the two species are grown separately, that is, in cultures independently, without the other present, that both of them show pretty much the classic sigmoid or S-shaped curve that we've talked about previously. That is to say, there's the classic lag phase, the linear phase, and the steady state phase in both populations. However, when those two species of Paramecia are grown together, or cultured together, permitting competition to occur, you'll notice that both of their growth curves are depressed to start with, and you'll notice that there apparently is a struggle for survival of the two populations in this rather severe competition. The one population starts out faster but drops off relatively rapidly. That is to say, the level of competition becomes very severe and the one population drops right off. The other population of Paramecium starts more slowly, but it is superior in this competition, because over time you'll see that slowly it eliminates the other population and finally gets up to about carrying capacity and comes into accord with the environment. Does competition mean that one species or one population will always eliminate the other? No, it doesn't. In this particular case it did, but competition doesn't mean that one will survive and the other will not. Not necessarily. It depends on the severity of the competition. In the environment we have many populations, species living together. Both of the populations are depressed because of competition, but both of them survive.